Love Notes from Gaia. Today, we're taking our attention back to all the little gifts that are left around us. All these little gifts, all these gifts of the heart that are left around our world, yet we overlook them. How often have you walked through your world and seen just repetition, monotony? How often have you looked at your world and seen that there's nothing but little love notes from Gaia? Day 209. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Namaste and welcome everyone. This is day number 209 of 365, A Life of Bliss 365, one quote every day from the book, A Life of Bliss, the living transmission, channeled through this one from our dear non-physical friends and teachers AnandA, here to assist us humanity in remembering who we are and why we are here. And today it's all about love notes from Gaia, seeing the blessings and the blissings that are all around us, no matter where you are. Maybe in the densest city or the densest forest, the most wide open desert or in the ocean. It doesn't matter where you are. There are little love notes from Gaia left laying around everywhere for you. If we can open our eyes and have the eyes to see, these love notes will appear. They will appear in front of us. They will appear around us. They will appear within us and as us. So we are live streaming live every day at 3:33 UK time on multiple platforms. Let us know where you're joining from if you're joining live, and if you're on replay, let us a little note saying you're a time traveler, and it's still now. And without further ado, we shall get into the quote for day number 209. These little techie things work. So this is the end of chapter 17, and each chapter ends with an invitation into sacred silence. So this is the final quote from chapter 17. We invite you for this sacred silence to take yourself into your beloved mother's arms and walk in silence. Contemplate every step. Feel your connection with her. Be fully conscious with every breath and contemplate in silence all her wonders. Notice, no matter where you are, the love notes that are left from Gaia, within the concrete, within the smoke, within the seeming hidden, little love notes left for your remembrance. We invite you this day to take your sacred silence in Gaia, in gratitude, in grace, and notice that which you have overlooked. Remember what you have forgotten and see her wonders in silence. My God. I just love this. And this is one of those times, like when I was reading a scribbled piece of paper that was written through me one day, sometime, that Elise found. When I read these words, it's just completely amazing to me that these words came through this one. It's just amazing. It just really is amazing to me. Because I read these words and it's like, wow, this is beautiful. it's not the way I would normally talk. It's not the way I would normally share, but I can appreciate the way Martin, let's say, the way Martin usually talks, the way Martin usually shares. There's much more cheeky little guy with this one, but I appreciate it so much. It's just so interesting to read it and hear those words, and to know that it come through me is quite interesting and very cool and very odd as well as cool. So I didn't read this full quote before. I get the title, Love Notes from Gaia. And so it looks like instead of doing our sacred silence here today, we are all invited to go on a sacred silent walk. So it doesn't matter if you live in the city, it doesn't matter if you live in nature, in the town, in the desert, it doesn't matter where you are. The invitation today is to take a walk in sacred silence in Gaia and be conscious of every step. Contemplate every step, feel your connection with her, be fully conscious with every breath, and contemplate in silence all her wonders. And then within the seeming hidden, little love notes left for your remembrance. We invite you this day to take your sacred silence in Gaia, in gratitude, in grace, and notice that which you have overlooked. And so the invitation today is to really get outside. If it's cold or rainy or whatever, there's no bad weather, there's only inappropriate clothing. So whatever you have to do it, be it. Get out and Gaia. Don't take phone, don't take headphones, don't take anything to distract you. If possible, go somewhere where that you can be alone, but that is not essential. Just go and consciously walk, and be conscious with every step, be conscious with every breath, and notice what was hidden before that becomes revealed. And so this is a wonderful gift that everyone can do. And even if there is you're in some way restricted from walking or moving, you can do this consciously. You can do it with consciousness. Wherever you are, in whatever place you are, in whatever mobility you have, no matter what, just be conscious with every breath, with every movement, and just become one with the environment. And this becoming is not something that's happening in time. Becoming is a lifting off of a veil that seems to separate you from what is our environment, what is our beingness. There is no separation. The becoming is a lifting off. It's like a smoke clearing, that we're always connected, that we're always one with everyone and everything. The becoming is just the process of that being revealed as so obviously always so. It's always here. It is what it is. You is what you is. And so the invitation is to get really conscious with it. And it doesn't have to be a long time. 1 or 2 conscious steps and conscious breaths is enough. Fully conscious, fully there, fully feeling your feet touch the ground, fully aware of the breath coming in and out. Letting the thoughts, the random thoughts and stories, just let them go. You can't have your attention on 2 things at one time. Multidimensionally, we're aware of everything simultaneously, but the human mind can only concentrate on one thing at a time. So if you're fully conscious and present with the steps that you're taking on beloved Mother Earth, you'll begin to see the little love notes from Gaia that she has left everywhere for you, for us, for our remembrance. You be fully conscious with your feet touching. It won't matter if thoughts are appearing, just let them appear, but you stay conscious in your feet, stay conscious in your breath, stay conscious with the movement of the body, and notice the little love notes from Gaia. So Gaia is a vast conscious field that gives of herself for many Earth-like worlds to experience density and duality. She is not one consciousness of the Earth as you know it. She is a vast consciousness with many worlds and many Earth-like worlds that experience what it is like to move from the unified realms, to move from the individual, non-individuated to the individuated in density. And so she, within her field and within her worlds that she gives birth to, and we as children or offspring of these worlds of density, are in a process and gifted with agreed upon amnesia. And this agreed upon amnesia allows the becoming, allows the remembering, allows the opening and the closing, allows the start, the middle, the end, allows the birthing, the life, and the seeming death. So know that her vast consciousness, with infinite intelligence and infinite wisdom, has left little love notes everywhere to remind you of who you are. Yet when you're stuck in Maya mind, when you're stuck in the story of the human, of the individual, of the egoic structure, you miss all of the love notes being delivered to you directly from Gaia, because you're stuck in a paradigm that believes itself to be a separate self in a separate world, in a world of lack or limitation, in a world that needs to be ascended from, in a world that has to be transcended, in a world that is ending or a world that is birthing anew. All of these perspectives are valid and real. Yet, do you wish to look upon that which is appearing in the world, or do you wish to appear as the world? Love notes from Gaia are everywhere. She's left them for your remembrance, like breadcrumbs, like little stops along the way, for remembrance, for recognition, for joy, for fun, for abundance, for truth. So take this day and be the way. Move consciously, move freely, and see the little love notes that you've been missing. This is the contemplation for day 209, and our sacred silence shall be taken outside as was instructed at the beginning, or invited at the beginning. Totally blissed out. How do we do this thing now? What happens now? Oh yes, we are live streaming every day live at 3:33 UK time. All the quotes coming from the book A Life of Bliss, the Living Transmission. That was the end of chapter 17. We will be back tomorrow for day number 210 and the beginning of chapter 18. Look forward to continuing this journey with each of you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. And for those who have eyes to see and ears to hear and hearts to feel, please share it with them. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. And until next time, from my heart to yours, the divine in me sees, loves, and honors the divine in you. Namaste. We are